Ranchero here, and welcome to my October manga haul. This is everything I bought in October, and I also have a little unboxing we're going to do as well. Right here we have 83 books that I've purchased, and this is a Right Stuff order that came in last week that I was saving for this video, and I've kind of forgot what's in here. I know there's 2 pre-orders in here that I did, and there's some back orders in here. So yeah, first we're going to do an unboxing video here. My first unboxing video on my channel. Maybe I might do this more often. Who knows? Yeah, so here we go. This is from Right Stuff. Kind of forget what's in here. I kind of know a couple items that are in here, but overall I don't know what's in here. So this is gonna be fun, a little surprise. My cats love packaging. Oh, we got our first book, it looks like. Cool. I was really hoping to get this earlier this month, but this is Cat's Eye View of the Zombie Apocalypse. Look at this omnibus. Yeah, I really look forward to reading this one. I know nothing about this, but I pre-ordered it because I have cats. I like horror. This is by Tomo Kitauka. Anyways, here's the back description. Look what the cat dragged in. Zombies roam the earth and civilization as we know it is dead. When Jin, a young man trying to survive the chaos, rescues a cat from certain death, the unlikely duo sets off on a quest to find a mysterious island where Jin's wife may be alive. Witness the zombie apocalypse through the eyes of a fearless feline whose curiosity may kill him yet. This is a 3-volume tale collected in one complete omnibus. Yeah, I got that on Right Stuff. That's 84 books now. Got a little Lupin card. Haven't watched any Lupin before. Ooh, Jujutsu Kaisen 7. I don't have this one yet, so cool. That's 85 books. Jujutsu Kaisen number 9. Don't have this one yet either, so that's 86 books. Oh yes, excited about this one. Continuing the Gantz omnibus collection I got going, so now I have 1 through 7. Got it. Excited to stay up on top of this one. 87. 88 would be Undead Unluck Volume 4. Ooh, super excited to continue this one too. Oh cool. Yeah, I haven't even looked at this cover yet. I really like what's going on in Undead Unluck, and I'm super excited to continue. And then it looks like this is the last one, and that is The Girl from the Other Side, Volume 1. Sick. I now have 1, 2, and 3, and you're about to find out that I have 8, 9, and 10. So 89 books this month. So did I mean to collect that many? Oh, I don't know. We're about to go into my stacks here. I purposefully turned them this way, so it will be more of a mystery to the viewer, that is you. Yeah, so I can also kind of take a sneak peek at what I bought. I bought a lot of fun stuff in October. A lot of it I was hoping to read in October, but honestly it's just stuff that I'm happy to just have in my collection now. One of my first things I got this month was Chainsaw Man puzzle. I am excited about these puzzles. Last haul video I got a couple puzzles from a bundle deal from Mercari, and that got me excited about puzzles, and now I want more puzzles. There's another Chainsaw Man puzzle that I want that's really awesome. It's a drawing in one of the books, I believe it's volume 3, Denji and Power in front of like a cafe, and I thought I really want that one. I guess we're gonna start with this stack right in front of me. Here we go. I picked up Dark Metro, the Ultimate Edition. I got this from Right Stuff. I got this for October. Yeah, I like this. It's a 3-volume collection, and there is an ending in there that was previously unreleased, and I really enjoyed this manga. Next up, we have another horror book, and that is The Ring. I've got volumes 1 and volumes 2 here. I enjoyed The Ring. I read a Ring type book in October called Portis, not like the original Ring, but this is an adaptation of the novel, I believe. I'm excited to get this version. I know there's a few more volumes. I know there's a 0. There's a couple spin-offs like Spiral, I think, and another one. But I'm happy to have this in my horror collection. I got Rings Volume 1 and Volume 2. I picked up Kingdom of the Gods in October. This is a kind of horror action book. There's 2 stories in this. I enjoyed this book, and you can hear more about it in my reading log. Next up, we have Crying Freeman, Portrait of a Killer Part 2. Don't know too much about Crying Freeman. I remember when I was younger and just like getting into anime, I used to see this anime all the time, but I never watched it. Honestly, I picked this up at a book off and I don't really know why. It was kind of an impulse pickup. I hadn't done like a book off run in a little while, so I was just like excited to be in there, and I just found a few books and I was like, oh, I'll just pick this up. Maybe one day I'll collect all these. That's Crying Freeman, Portrait of a Killer Part 2. Next, we have Kill la Kill Volume 2. This is a very rare one to collect, and I was super stoked to get this part of a bundle. I found 1 through 3 on Mercari for $30, and I picked it up, and now I have Kill la Kill complete. All right, let's mix this up. What's this one? This is my 3rd Japanese tankobon. This is Dandadan Volume 2. Since it's not out in English yet, I just want to collect this one because I really enjoy the story. I've only read a few chapters of Volume 1 because I just want to save it, but I do want to support my artist because I just really enjoy this book. I like these Japanese versions. They're really awesome. There's some awesome colored pages in here. I just really enjoy how weird and just wild this story is. I definitely suggest you look into it. That's Dandadan Volume 2. Okay, here we go. Next up is Dead Demons DDD Destruction Volume 10. This puts me up to date, but I am now just missing Volume 1. I haven't started this Inio Asano book yet, but I do look forward to reading it. Aliens. Yeah. Here's another one that came out in October, and happy to continue collecting this. I have not read number 5 just yet. This is Volume 2, which came out in October. This is by Tayo Matsumoto, and I really enjoy the art on these covers. These releases that are coming up from Viz are really nice. I really enjoy the art style. I do want to pick up Tenkan Concrete eventually. But yeah, I'm just really enjoying keeping up with these. Oh, here we go. So I'm really excited to have this one in my collection. I can consider this series complete now. I did it, and it was part of a big bundle I got. There's another book in here. Check this out, yo. Got it. I got Dorohedoro Volume 23, The Fabled 23. Found this on Mercari, part of a bundle. Someone was selling volumes 8 through 23 plus the art book. I had to jump on it because I wanted the art book and I wanted this 23. I paid retail for everything, no gouging going on here. I only needed this, so I've already sold off the 8 through 22. I know I also have the art book, which I am also excited to show. I'm just really happy to have this and excited to read Dorohedoro now. Yeah, I'm just gonna take my time now. I'm excited. I love reading my books, but this one, yeah. Next up, we have Shintaro Kago's Super Dimensional Love Gun. This is part of Shintaro Kago's Pretty Girl collection, whatever that means. I know nothing about this. I've just been picking up Shintaro Kago books because I feel like he pushes the envelope and I'm willing to explore it. And I've heard just a lot of great things about this work. So yeah, excited to keep collecting these. Here is another Shintaro Kago book that I picked up, and this is Tract. Let's see, do I have to blur anything there? Nope, it's just really graphic and gory looking. I'm excited to look at this. It's not a very big book, probably a quick read, but yeah, more Shintaro Kago. All right, this next one I am almost completed, and that is Biomega. I have here Biomega 1, 5, and 6. Now just missing 2. Yeah, I look forward to reading this. I do want to collect all of Tsutomu Nihei's work. I really enjoy all of his stuff. I bought some more Nihei work this month also. So yeah, I'm just missing one more. Excited to collect this one. Just, yeah, cool. I'm really excited to have this next one in my collection. I feel like the anime was what kind of started me down this path of, you know, anime and manga. The Japanese, I think there are 8 volumes, but I collected all of Vampire Hunter D, the manga. These are adaptations of the novels. Yeah, I'm just really excited to have this in my collection. I look forward to reading it. You can check out my October reading log if you want to hear a little bit more about it. So far, I'm only into volume 2. I'm kind of just reading this slowly. I might finish it or I might jump to something else. I kind of just like to read through series. I'm just happy to have this one in my collection because I feel like it's one of the foundational animes that got me to where I am now. All right, more Shintaro Kago. I've got Dementia 21. This is volume 1, and here is volume 2 of Dementia 21. Don't honestly know what this one's about. Let's read the back. Yuki Sakai is a sprightly young home health aide eager to help her elderly clients, but what seems like a simple, straightforward job quickly turns into a series of surreal adventures that put Yuki's wits to the test. In one story, she reluctantly takes on an arduous task of caring for 3 elderly women single-handedly. But when more and more mysteriously appear in the house each day, she soon finds herself up to her neck, literally, in old people. In another, she discovers that her senile client has supernatural powers that, if unchecked, could bring about the end of the world. And in yet another, she must contend with a set of sentient dentures hell-bent on controlling elderly minds. Okay, this sounds so awesome. I really look forward to reading that. That was great. Wow. So these next 2 I picked up at a book off. Boom. This is Blam volumes 2 and 3. I have 1. I remember when I was in book off, it was in the morning, like right when they opened, and I was just looking through their shelves, and then suddenly one of the workers walked over and he put the whole set on the shelves, and I was just like, man, I just didn't have it in me to buy all of it. I'm trying to slow down here and be fiscally responsible. So I just bought 2 volumes, and I really want all of these in my collection because I am trying to complete the Tsutomu Nihei book collection club. So this one came with the Dorohedoro book 23, and this is Mud and Sludge. This is the art book for Dorohedoro, and so this is one of the most beautiful books that I own currently. I used to work for a printing company, and I used to print books and magazines. I also saw binding processes. I just have huge respect for how books are made and how beautiful books can be done. And you know, what makes a book beautiful is all kind of like what they can do with the paper, the quality of the paper, what kind of like things you can do on top of the paper, like embossing. Yeah, this is just a very well crafted book. I'm really happy to have this part of my collection, and yeah, it wasn't cheap. This next one, I didn't think I was going to start to collect these kind of big versions, but I've come up on some shelves, so I have shelf space. So I decided to start collecting Hellsing. These are the deluxe editions. These are the big, heavy, hardbacks. I just really like this book. It's just gonna look nice on the shelf with the cross and the vampireness of it all. Yeah, just super excited to start collecting Hellsing. I've never read Hellsing. I don't think I've watched the anime either, but just really excited to start having this. I started with one. I'll slowly pick them up. I know it's not a big set, so yeah, got Hellsing. This next one, I feel like this is mandatory in October. Chainsaw Man Volume 7. That puts me up to date with the Chainsaw Men's. And you know, this is my favorite story. I can see Quan Chi on the back already. And I look forward to part 2. And I look forward to reading part 1 again. This next one is a series that I'm slowly collecting. I just want to find everything at a good price, and I don't want to pay scalping prices for this one, even though I think it's starting to go out of print or is out of print. That is Gintama, and this is volume 13 to add to my collection. I still have a few more to go. Next is another pre-order that I did, and that is One Punch Man 23. I now have 6 through 23. I've been waiting to collect 1 through 5. I just want to find them on sale. I would love to get that loot box volume 1, but it's starting to price gouge, so we'll see. I might just try to find 1 through 5 for just like a really cheap price. I believe it's still ongoing. I haven't started reading it yet, but I'm happy to have it to start reading. This next one, I am almost done collecting. These 2 volumes I bought accidentally twice, but anyways, that's Claymore, and I've got volume 16 and 19 here. I am now just missing 27, and that one's expensive, but hopefully I can get it. Yeah, I still feel like these are readily available. I look forward to reading Claymore. This next one's kind of a hype one that's been going on recently, and it's still ongoing series, and that is Jujutsu Kaisen. I was able to get the hard to find volume 0, 2, 3, and I got my pre-ordered 12. I'm not missing too many more now, so yeah, I'm excited to read through that. I've only read volumes 0 and 1 so far. I like doing these haul videos because it's me like being able to just unload all of this stuff, and the next step now is putting it on my shelves, because I stare at these all month just watching the collection grow, and I'm just like, oh no, it's getting bigger, oh no. Next one is another series that I am in the process of completing. I think after these 4 volumes I only need 1 more, and that is Arm of Cannon. I have volumes 1, 5, 6, and 9 unopened. I remember I kind of sniped this one on eBay. I'm now just missing volume 8, and that one I've just have not seen for a decent price. I kind of overpaid for this one just because I wanted it in my collection, and yeah, I'm happy to have these, but yeah, I just need 1 more, and I'm probably gonna have to pay a lot for it. There's 1 more series that I want from Tokyo Pop that's way OOP, and that is Dragon Head, and I'm probably gonna shell out the big bucks for that one because I cannot find it cheap anywhere, and I think I'm just gonna try to get a whole set for what I can find it for. So this next one I will file under accidentally started collecting, and I completed because I was like, oh okay, it's not that big, so I'll just complete it. It was weird what happened. So I got this Quack Quack volume 2 from In Stock Trades, but I didn't even order it. I had ordered Claymore volume 16 and 19, but 19 they didn't have immediately, so they sent me this one as just like a, well, we couldn't find your 19, but we'll give you this one. Quack Quack, which is a Shonen Jump book. Living in constant fear of attack from machines, mankind depends on the cyber corps known as the Guardians to keep them from harm as they await the arrival of the kami, a godlike savior with mythical red blood who can grant only one wish to one person. Now Shio, son of a guardian, thinks he's found the kami, and all guardians are at war to get that wish. So I think I've seen this in a Manga Tubers collection. I don't know anything beyond just reading the back now and it being kind of a cyborg sci-fi. So I thought, why not? Because the whole collection is only 4 volumes. And so here's 1, 3, and 4. The art looks really good, and yeah, I just look forward to reading that, and I completed another weird sci-fi ebook. So this next one was recommended to me in my comments and quite a few other places, and that is Blood on the Tracks. I got volumes 1 and 2 here from Right Stuff. I look forward to reading this one. I've heard it is wild. I think my girlfriend would really be into this. Looking forward to reading Blood on the Tracks volumes 1 and 2. And I just look forward to collecting it in general because I've heard it is a very interesting story. This next one I started collecting last month. I'm just going to slowly pick these up, but that is Happiness. I got volumes 2 and I got, 9 here. I think there's 10 total and I have 3 of 10. So yeah, I look forward to reading this, just slowly collecting it. I heard it was a pretty quick read too, so yeah, vampire stuff. We still got a big stack here and a little bit more here. This next one is kind of on the more lighthearted side, and it is kind of a new genre for me to dive into, and that is going to be this here, Delicious in Dungeon. I have volumes 1 and 2 here. This is a food manga and kind of an adventure manga. It's a D&D manga maybe. I heard about this for the first time on Manga-splaining. I don't know much more about it than that, other than it was one of their recommended reads. I've heard a little bit about it. Just wanted another lighthearted thing in my collection. I picked these 2 up and I look forward to collecting the rest of it, especially if I like it. Next, I have this one-shot Helter Skelter. Let's just go ahead and read the back, shall we? After cutting-edge full-body plastic surgery, supermodel Liliko's career is white hot. But as her body begins to break down, she grows desperate and unhinged, lashing out as she realizes her expiration date as a product of pop culture is dangerously close. A surreal examination of the human cost of fame and the ugly side of glossy celebrity cultures. Helter Skelter, fashion unfriendly. I look forward to reading that. It is sealed up, age 18 plus, so I'm guessing it can get pretty graphic. So yeah, I look forward to adding this to my one-shot collection. I have heard about this. I heard about it on Manga-splaining, but before that I think I've heard about it elsewhere on some other Manga Tubers videos. Yeah, continuing on my horror game. This next one I'm also slowly starting to pick up and complete. The infamous, the one and only Goodnight Punpun. This is volumes 2 and 6. I didn't mean to get 6, I meant to get 5. So now I'm missing 5 and 7. Yeah, I'm slowly picking it up. I did enjoy it. This next one is one I'm slowly starting to finish collecting as well. Vagabond. I got the Viz Big volume 8 here. I'm just missing 9 through 12 now. But yeah, really looking forward to reading this one day. Just happy to start collecting it now. These next 5 complete another series for me, and that is Ninja Slayer. This is volumes 1, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I do look forward to reading these, but since I know nothing about it really, let's read the back. I've kind of enjoying reading the backs here. Kill all ninjas. The Neo Saitama of the future is a sprawling urban landscape constantly flooded by neon light, and in its shadows lurk a vast criminal world filled with all sorts of shady characters. Among them are the deadliest forts known to humanity, ninjas. These merciless warriors lord over the cityscape with their overwhelming karate, influencing private and public sectors equally. But their time is about to come to an end. A force known as Ninja Slayer is determined to rid the world of ninjas, and he's willing to go through heaven or hell to do so. Okay, that sounds fun and adventurous and over the top, and why not? Pick these up from Right Stuff, and I enjoy the art on the covers and inside the book. So I tried really hard in October to try not to start new series, but it's so hard. There's just so many books out there, and there's new stuff coming out all the time. So this new one is kind of first for me. This is my first isekai. I guess Mount Death Play is also an isekai or a reverse isekai, but this is Karate Survivor from Another World. Let's read the back here. No magic, no cheats, only karate. Suddenly I was dead. Then some half-assed deity performed a half-assed ritual that sent me deep into a wild forest. I've got no magic, no cheats. The only things I can rely on are my wits and my karate. All that's left is to fend for myself in this harsh and unforgiving world. I think I'll do a three volume rule on this. You know, I'll read 3 chapters in, and then I'll decide if I want to continue or not. I just thought it was interesting. I really shouldn't have picked up a new series, but it happens, and I will try to commit through it. It being my first official isekai, so I guess I'm kind of curious. This next one is another one that I'm slowly starting to collect. I found these 3 volumes at a book off, and that is The Girl from the Other Side. Here is 10, 8, and 9. I'm just trying to collect all these. I enjoy the art a lot, and I just like how dark it is. This next one is one of the rare out of print sets that are getting harder and more expensive to find, and that is MPD Psycho. This is volume 2. I'm just missing 4 more, I believe. I'm missing 4, 5, and 10 and 11, which I believe are all expensive. And speaking of expensive, we've got another one that's expensive to collect. I found this at a book off, and I don't know why I picked it up, because I don't want to start new series, but I picked it up, and that's Drifters. This is volume 6. I guess I also picked up Hellsing, so yeah, I'm kind of starting to collect this work, which is a Kota Hirano book from the creator of Hellsing. I picked that up. This next one is kind of cool because I found it at a comic book store in California, not close to where I live at all. This was actually about an hour and a half up north. These were just on a shelf, and that was Gantz G. This is volumes 2 and volumes 3. I am collecting Gantz, and so I just need the volume 1 now. This next one is a horror story short adaptation, and this one is H.P. Lovecraft's The Hound and Other Stories by Gu Tanabe. I read this and I put it in my October reading log. Check that out. And there's that one, and then I picked up H.P. Lovecraft's At the Mouth of Madness by Go Tanabe also. This is volumes 1 and volumes 2. I was looking forward to trying to read that, but now I have it in my collection and I will read it whenever I feel like it. This next one completes another set for me, and that is Black Torch. Yeah, I already have 2 through 5. I've heard about this being a good series, and it is a bummer that it got canceled. But yeah, Black Torch. Next one Mashle Volume 3. This is a pre-order. Excited to continue here. I haven't read volumes 2 or 3. I have read 1, and yeah, I'm just excited to continue. I will keep continuing to collect these because it is part of my light-hearted collection. This next one I got from a Right Stuff order, and that is Parasyte Volume 5, and this completed my Parasyte. I have read this, and I have put it in a reading log. This next one, I was just high on buying stuff at Book Off, and I found a Prison School Volume 7 wrapped. I'm honestly debating on whether or not to collect Prison School. I've heard things about it. Nasty man, weird, haven't watched the anime. I'm debating on whether or not to collect these, but I have Volume 7. Next one I'm excited to read, and that is Way of the House Husband. I picked these up after listening to the manga splaining episode because Chip was really, he sold me on it. I look forward to collecting all these as part of my lighthearted collection. Gotta have my comedy collection going besides my horror collection, right? Housework without honor or humanity. Here is Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 6. Next one is a horror lighthearted genre book, and that is Skullface bookseller Honda-san. I decided to pick these up because I wanted to read something a little more lighthearted in October, and I was only able to read Volume 1, but I really enjoyed it. So I look forward to reading the rest, like Volumes 2, 3, and 4. So the last thing I have on this table, but the second to last book I'm going to show you, is Tomie, Junji Ito's Tomie. I've actually read this one, but I read it on my iPad, and I decided that I want the physical version, so I picked up Tomie. I was planning to read it in October, but I just didn't get to it because I had just plenty to read, and I wasn't trying to force read in October. I believe in just taking my time and enjoying what I'm reading. So this next one is the tallest manga I own now. I'm going to unwrap it and only show the cover. This is Shintaro Kago's latest book, and that is The 12 Sisters of the Never-Ending Castle. I do have The Princess and the Never-Ending Castle. Look how tall this book is. I can't fit this on my shelf. I wish I got the smaller version. This is going to be hella graphic. Everything is blurred for a reason. This is the 90th book that I bought in October. So there you have it. That was 90 books that I bought in October. Didn't mean to, it just happened. I do have more orders on the way. I have plenty of Right Stuff back orders building up. Don't know what's lined up in November, honestly. I've got my Chainsaw Man pre-orders, got my JJK pre-orders. I know I've got a bunch of pre-orders peppered in Right Stuff right now. So thank you for watching it to the end if you've made it this far. Big shout out to you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun doing this. I really like my end of the month haul videos. It's just fun to go through all of this and see everything that I bought. Just realizing how much money I spent, rather. That was a good one. I'm excited to put these on my shelf now, which is always the next step. Big shout out to anyone who has subscribed recently. I'm just really happy to be doing this. This is like my creative outlet right now. It's actually really nice to have time for this hobby. My previous job, I felt like I barely had any time for myself, but my new one, I currently feel like I have plenty of time. And I also do a lot of reading at work. So stay tuned for more videos. I've got plenty to read, more reading logs coming. I'm still planning to do my hauls every end of the month. I usually try to make videos on the weekends, and it's just fun to exercise my editing skills, I guess, that I've learned over the years, because I never really used it much, but now I do. So yeah, thank you, and I'll catch you next time.